Good day to each and everyone. My name is Desiree Espinosa. So today we're going to tackle another topic in a subject language program and policies in multilingual societies. But before that, I'm going to ask you a question. What language do you prefer your teacher to use in class in explaining the lesson and why? Can someone give their own opinions regarding in this question? Okay, so maybe call on Miss Carpio to give her viewpoints.
Hi, I'm Daryl Ascarpio, and to answer your question, the preferred language that I want my teacher to use in class discussion is Tagalog and English. In that way, it will not cause me to be baffled or confused during class discussion. It is also an easiest way to understand or comprehend the given topic or lesson.
What a wonderful opinion, Miss Carpio. Thank you for your participation. Though bilingual education policy has been in place since 1974, where Filipino and English were identified as language of instruction for specific subjects, you may have personal experience that this language of instruction or LOIs were not consistently used in the classroom. Teachers were observed to switch codes, usually use the mother tongue, in explaining the complex lesson. A common reason for the switch is that the teacher believed that academic content is better understood if the language used in instruction is understandable for the learner. So, our topic for today is all about mother tongue based multilingual education. For so many years, our country's quality of education has always been in question because of our consistent dismal performance in international and national standardized exam, and also high attrition and dropout rates. Quite a number of curricular reforms were introduced in the past to curb this problem, and one of the most drastic educational reforms was introduced in 2013. That is called K-12 program. Its also distinctive features is the use of mother tongue as a medium of instruction for the early grades to ensure that meaningful learning is I mean meaningful learning is taking place in the classroom. In this module's last unit, you will closely examine our country's mother tongue-based multilingual education, its theoretical and pedagogical underpinnings, and also its values in protecting individuals' linguistic rights. Your understanding of the program would hopefully instill in you the value that all learners must have equal opportunities to learn and succeed in school. So we will first discuss the lesson 1 entitled Mother Tongue as the Foundation of Content and Second Language Learning. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to first trace and know the history of and the rationale behind mother tongue based multilingual education in the Philippines. Next, we will read and analyze the research article about mother tongue as the foundation of content and second language learning. And last, you will also explore other research studies that would support and or contradict mother tongue based multilingual education. So, for further information regarding this topic, let's now proceed to the next reporter.
Good day everyone. I am Jojam Lozano from BSN English 2B and I am here to discuss my assigned topic. According to Monje Orbeta, Francisco Abrigo, and Capones in the year 2009 reports that the BEP or Behavioral Educational Plan or the use of both Filipino and English as MOI has been considered a failure due to relatively weak performance of the Filipino students in math and science, which led DepEd to believe that Filipinos are not learning what they should be learning in school. In fact, data shows that Filipino learners are not mastering even 60% of the academic content with the current BEP, DepEd fact sheet in 2008. Researchers surmise that language could be a factor of why academic content is not being learned sufficiently. Let me expound the goals of these researchers. Like they want us to use our first language to or enable to understand the topic taught in schools, like the the subject mentioned earlier like math and science. They want us to maximize the use of our mother tongue in able to understand different kind of topics or knowledge that taught in schools. BEP or Behavior Education Plan. The Behavior Educational Plan is driven by the word education, and its core is a teaching and learning plan designed to support every student in their social, emotional, and academic development. In order to address these concerns, MTB-MLE was institutionalized in 2009 through Department Order Number 74 entitled Institutionalizing Mother Tongue-Based Multilingual Education or MLE, stating that the use of the learner's first language at least grade 3 during such period, language 1 or mother tongues shall be the main vehicle to teach understanding and language subject like Filipino and English. In 2009, DepEd released Department Order Number 74, the mandating use of language or mother tongue as the medium of instruction during the first 4 years or primary education while students learn Filipino and English as subject areas. Empirical studies like the Lingua Franca project and Lubwagen first language component shows that first learners learn to read more quickly when in their first language. Second pupil who have learned to read and write in their first language learn to speak, read, and write in a second language, and the third language more quickly than those who are taught in second or third language. First and the third. In terms of cognitive development and its effects in other academic areas, pupils taught to read and write in their first language acquire such competencies more quickly. The expansion of the Behavior Education Plan or BEP to recognize the role of local language or local languages to facilitate learning during the early years of instruction was based on several studies conducted abroad and in country.